All right, it's Sunday night, and I am playing some Diamond Dynasty. I picked up Victor Martinez at a subscriber's advice, and I also picked up Robinson Chirinos for my catcher. So those are two minor changes that I made to my squad since the last game. Looks like I'm playing a team of all All-Stars, so this is going to be tough. They have Clayton Kershaw on the mound. And I made a change without realizing who the pitcher was. I have Matt Adams out in left field just to get Victor Martinez's bat in the lineup. That's probably going to come back to bite me. Matt Adams is pretty terrible. So I don't know. We'll see. He's got like a 75 rating in the game, though, which is better than anybody else I have. Johnny Gomes has a 66. I don't really want to put him out in left field. Gonna need all the offense I can get, so we'll try that out and see how it goes. I got Vince Velasquez on the mound from the Phillies. He's pretty good, so we'll see how this goes here. Also, I finally got around to making a uniform change. In previous games, I had my squad all in white like my opponent does. I decided to go on my... That's not good. Matt Adams is so slow. That's going to be an in-the-park home run. Oh, he's going for it. He's done. He's done. Got him. All right. Dodged a bullet there. Matt Adams comes back to bite me in left field. Just kind of runs in place. But anyway, I was saying that... There's another hit. I was saying that I picked the uniform colors. It might look like the Oakland Athletics. But those were my Little League colors growing up. We were called the Carbon Mets, and for whatever reason, even though we were the Carbon Mets, we had athletic colors. So all my uniforms growing up were yellow and green, or green and yellow. So that's kind of why I picked those colors. All right, so we are out of that inning. Escaped a little bit of damage there. And it's finally my turn to bat. I think I'm going to lead off here with a bunt because Gentry is my fastest runner. And he's safe. It's a good start. Neil Walker really hasn't done much for me. And nah, didn't get a good jump there. Oh well. So it looks like this guy's going to be one of those guys that just pitches everything out of the zone, makes me chase. There's nothing but balls in the dirt and fastballs like 3 feet high. So this is going to be probably a low-scoring game, at least for me. Hopefully Velasquez, who's my number one, can nail things down. Velasquez threw me a ball this year. I had Olivia with me, and it was a day game at PNC Park. And for day games, you're not allowed into the left field seats for the first half hour. You are only allowed on the concourse and the restaurant. So we were up at the restaurant on the little overlook, and we were able to get Vince Velasquez's attention. He tossed us a ball. That was pretty cool. He seems to be real fan-friendly, and he probably is going to be a star someday. He's had some really high strikeout games already in his career, so good luck to him in his career. All right, here's my new pickup, Victor Martinez. Wow, he only runs an 11. I think that's the slowest I've seen so far. He pops out there. Martinez is really nice in batting practice. If you watched any of my videos when the Tigers came to Progressive Field, Martinez put on a show. And I would probably get maybe like on average 3 home run balls from him. That's out of here. So Grichuk takes Kershaw deep. And we have a 1-0 game, and I'm beating this team of all-stars thanks to that home run to straightaway center field into the visitors' bullpen. Let's see if I can capitalize on that. There's another hit. So Kershaw is human in this game. I'm surprised because I was expecting to get shut out in this game when I saw. Oh, they bumped into each other. Stanton's out there. He's like 6'5". He makes the catch, not knocking him down.
Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton.
Let's see what.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
So Stanton strikes out. That's kind of weird that they had him batting 8th. Giancarlo Stanton, I would think, would be batting
high in the air out to center field.
Cleanup at least 3rd, 4th. Kershaw goes on a ride. I should have drilled him like right in the head on purpose, just to see if I can get him injured and out of the game.
Lifted into center field.
But I don't want to get my pitcher tossed. My bullpen's pretty weak. I think my best pitcher is, my highest rated pitcher is Sean Doolittle. And I got Pedro Strop out there also. But beyond that, it's just a bunch of guys that are rated 60s. I'm kind of thinking about buying some stubs just to speed up my progress here. I looked online and they were, I think it was like $25 for 67,000 stubs or something like that. And 67,000 stubs could get me, what, 3 of those 20-pack boxes. I don't know if it would be worth it though. If I could get some guys rated in the 80s and 90s, that'd be nice. Some gold diamonds and silver diamonds.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first.
Edwins just doesn't have it today. So we continue on here to the 4th inning.
Here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this.
What goes on here? Got a 0-0 count.
Hit out towards second.
Rolled it over. Right to Walker.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here.
I kind of miss PNC Park. I haven't been there since what? The end of September. I'm thinking about going over and flying my drone over the stadium.
On the ground to the left side.
Maybe within the next month or so. I saw some pictures on Twitter, the Pirates Twitter account. They made some changes to the turf. They ripped up all the grass and they installed a brand new playing surface. Also, they have all the pads off the wall. Since it's the winter, they take all the pads down. So in left field and center field, instead of seeing those green pads that you see right there, it's just like a concrete wall. It's kind of weird. But it still might be cool to fly the drone around the stadium just to get some different perspective there than what you usually see. In these videos, you usually see me in left or center field during batting practice, but you don't really get to see me move around the stadium like in the seating bowl. I can get some cool aerial shots. So that's something that I'm looking forward to maybe doing. Probably not anytime soon, but maybe when I'm off for Christmas break or something like that. I put Matt Den Decker in the game because Matt Adams is terrible, and since I have a 1-0 lead, I don't want a lazy flat. No. Well, Freeman just erased that 1-0 lead. Now it's all tied up 1-1. I put Den Decker in there for defensive purposes because that ball right there, that would not be caught by Adams. Adams would still be standing like 100 feet away and running in slow motion for that one.
Ian Kinsler digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
Let's see if we can get him out.
A swinging bunt to the mound.
I have 1 day left of Thanksgiving break. Monday is tomorrow. That's my last day off. So I have to make the most of it. I'm trying to think of what I should do. Today, I went to this really cool place up on top of a mountain. It's an old abandoned mine where they used to like mine limestone, like a rock quarry. And there's these big caverns that were just huge. You could have played baseball in there, so big. But we went in there, we walked around, my family and my brother and his girlfriend, and I took the drone up there and I recorded some videos, so maybe I'll get that video done for tomorrow. Maybe do a double upload tomorrow. Also, I have some footage of the Champs trip. I went to 3 different Champs outlet stores in Ohio and Pennsylvania. That's where I buy all my shirts for really, really cheap. But after looking at some of the footage, some of it's not that great because I had my sunglasses on my hat. So most of the time I'm looking at the ceiling, it looks like. Because I guess they were kind of like tilted up towards the ceiling. So I don't know if I'm going to release a video for that. I have to see if there's enough usable footage of their inventory and whatnot. Ah, safe. All right, second and third. This is my big chance. There's 2 outs. Neil Walker's up, my second best hitter, and he pops up. Way to go, Neil. Way to earn that $17.2 million. So it stays 1-1. Here's Kershaw. Of course, he's leading off, so I can't drill him. So I'm going to pitch to him. Edwin. With a little bit of range there, nice play. I've been listening to MLB Network on the radio, and a lot of the talk that they've been talking about is the labor agreement that's up. There's a possibility that if both sides don't reach an agreement, that we could have a work stoppage for the first time since 1994, which would be absolutely awful for baseball fans like you and I. I still remember the work stoppage in 94. I was 13 years old. It stopped in August. I want to say like August 11th. I remember that I was at my grandma's house in Connecticut, and it was just devastating. There were so many good things going on in 1994. You had the Expos who were just tearing it up, well on their way to winning the World Series, it looked like. You had Matt Williams with like 40-some home runs, who was chasing after Roger Maris's record of 61 home runs, and then that happened, and that was a killer. You lost the World Series that year, and baseball didn't resume until 1995, and they only played, they missed, I think, the first month of the season in 1995, but there was talk of replacement players coming in and taking the spot of all the big leaguers and everything, and it was terrible. That was also kind of like the around the time that baseball cards died. Remember, baseball cards used to be so popular. If you're 30 years old or over, you probably remember that in the 80s, early 90s, it was just like the thing, buying baseball cards. And I think the strike kind of wiped them out. And also they kind of saturated the market and just they kept up in the prices and priced everybody out. I think the last year that I collected, like hardcore, bought lots of packs and put together sets and everything, was probably 1996. It was a little ground out. But yeah, if they have a work stoppage, that's really bad because they have to, that's gone. No. Brandon Crawford, that's like the same spot that, remember the wild card game, 2014, he hit that grand slam off Volquez. Kind of like the exact same thing there, that's just a dagger. 2-1 against Kershaw. This is going to be tough to come back. I just have to keep it at 2-1, and hopefully I can run into one and get someone on base and get a lucky hit. But anyway, with the work stoppage, they still have to have their spring training. So even if they agree in like mid-March, even though the season hasn't started yet, you're still going to be looking at losing some games. And I guess the big sticking point is all the squabbles about like arbitration, eligibility, and how long teams can control a player and all that stuff. So hopefully they get that stuff settled out. I was just listening to that today on the radio, and I was thinking if they did go on strike, what I would do. I'd probably go hit up some independent league games
Clayton Kershaw
and do some videos for you from there if there's a strike. That would be like the last thing ever I'd want to do, but I mean, it's still baseball. I think if I went to independent league games, I'd be standing outside of the stadiums a lot, chasing after foul balls. Well, it's the 8th inning here, and I'm bringing in Sean Doolittle, hoping to keep it at a 2-1 game, since they have a couple lefties coming up. It's a good time to put him in the game. Charlie Blackmon had that almost inside the park home run before. Well, it's the bottom of the 8th now, and I'm still down by a run, so Gonna see if I can surprise them into getting a base runner. Maybe bump my way on with Doolittle.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Maybe.
Scoops it up,
Oh,
and
he's
the
so
throw
slow.
first will be
That was
in
close.
time, so they
If I could have
stamp
got
out the
him on
bunt
base, I
attempt.
would have pinch ran for him and maybe
Craig Gentry
stole it.
again. He doubled his last
Gentry
time.
is really fast, and if you remember, he bunted for a base hit. I think the first inning.
Freeman
That's
comes up
going to
with
be
it, and the throw is
safe.
to
Another
right.
hit.
He's on with a beautifully placed
All
bunt
right.
single.
Now, Walker, do something here.
Hit on the
Are
ground
you
to third.
serious?
Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman.
Walker
On to first,
single-handedly
it's
is
a double
costing me
play
this
as
game.
their woes
Man.
continue. The inning is over.
So it's on to the 9th inning here. Doolittle's just got to shut him
Kicking
down.
off the top of the ninth.
Ready, so let's
And
see if
then
he
I'm
can do
going to
it again.
have the meat of my order
And
coming
we'll
up at
start the
least.
inning
I'll have,
off with an
I
easy
think it's
fly
going to be
ball to
Edwin
straightaway
coming up
left.
first.
Den Decker is
Then
there, and
Martinez
it's a
and
picture-perfect
Grichuk, or
beginning to
Grichuk
the
and
ninth
Martinez. I
inning
can't
for a
remember
pitcher.
the order I put them in,
0
but
for 3
it's
thus
those
far.
3 guys, my 3 best ones.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
So we'll see what
Calling
happens
for
here.
it,
Oh
Gentry.
my, are
No,
you
he
serious?
missed
What
it.
happened there? Gentry just botched one.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Oh man, he looks like McCutcheon out there on that.
Freeman.
McCutcheon had a lot of errors out there this year.
Strike 3.
A lot of them
on
they
pitch in
didn't
the
call
dirt.
errors, like balls hit right at him that would
Makes
go
the
over his
throw to
head. He was
first.
just so
2
bad
down.
out there. His rating for
But he gets
center
back in
fielders,
time, safe at
actually
second base.
all position players, was the worst in
Brandon
baseball.
Out there. You gotta make him swing
But of
the
course,
bat.
he doesn't
And
really
we'll
want
have to
to
leave
own
it
up
there
to it
as
because
this
he's
is
kind of a
strike 3,
superstar.
and that will retire the
What did he hit this year? 249. I heard they're really trying to trade him.
Will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the
See
number
what happens
3
with that,
hole.
but we're on to the
Hitless
9th
in his
inning
3
here.
at-bats so far.
And they're bringing in Wade Davis.
Is on now to try to
He's
close
pretty good
things
for them.
down here in the ninth.
6 innings,
He'll
6
lean pretty
strikeouts, no
heavily on
runs.
that fastball. Why not?
So it looks
It's a big
like
one.
Tyler A.
Shot
Flores
down
is
the
about
line.
ready to get his 10th win to move
On
to
to
10 and
first,
4. I think he
that
came in with a
is
9 and 4 record.
huge out
Wonder
to
how he got
start
such
the
a good
bottom of the
team so
ninth.
quick. He had to have bought a bunch of packs, right?
This one's flared out
Either
to
that
the
or
left.
played a bunch of home run derby and got lots of stubs that
Under
way.
it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Well, down to the
Randall
final
Grichuk,
out.
final
It's
strike
Grichuk,
tonight.
who accounted for my
And
only
this is
run.
in the air
That's
to
back
right,
there,
and this
but
should do it.
Stanton looks like
is
he's
there.
got it. It's
Makes
over.
the catch and the ball game is over.
Well, I gave Kershaw a
And
run
we
for
were
his money
treated to
there.
an excellent pitching
He didn't pitch a
performance in this
shutout.
one by
I got
the
him for
gentleman
7
you see
hits.
right here.
Just
Clayton Kershaw.
couldn't
Strike opposed.
couldn't
He's
hold
our
on to my
top
1-0
player of
lead
the
there.
game.
There's 2 dingers that I gave up to the short porch over in right field on the Clemente wall. It just, that was the difference. So after this game, I'm gonna get some prizes, some cards. So let's see what happens there. We'll show you that, and then we'll stop the video. My rating doesn't improve. They go to 162. I would take Burley or Mott. I'll take Mott. I'll take Mott. No, of course I get Nephi Ogondo and his low rating. Whoop-de-doo. Well, Justin Smoke's not too bad, 72. Oh, in a suit. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure that you comment and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll have some more videos for you tomorrow. Every week I'm giving stuff away. This week's giveaway is Daniel Murphy, Topps Giant card. The second prize is this Derek Jeter World Series jersey shirt. You have the option of switching the shirt to a brand new Pirates giveaway t-shirt. And the final prize is a baseball. It's an Eric Jabs River home run ball. If you remember, a couple weeks ago I went to Boston, PA and hit some home runs into the river. This is one of those actual balls that landed in the river. And you can have it. All you have to do is comment all throughout the week. Reply to other people's comments. You can be entered twice. And as always, you can retweet video links from my Twitter @JabsFamily to be entered a 3rd time for each video.